2, 1. Hello in YouTube land. Armando here with something a little special this time. I was at my local Walmart, which I really don't like to visit, and I did find something pretty cool. Now, I found this helmet set. See these helmets? This is Titanium Series, Captain Phasma, First Order Stormtrooper, and you can see me. Jump cut. Yeah, the camera died there, the computer died, everything reset. I got some virus, a Trojan horse, a worm, NSA snooping around, looking at all my porn. Who knows what they're doing in there? It's okay, I don't care. Hey, just quit resetting my shit. Alright? I want to get this video done. Damn it. Anyway, what I was saying, I want to take this guy out of the box. And I want to get this helmet out of this box. See this helmet here? And somehow take that stand off, Dremel it out. And once that's done, 3, 2, 1, we're back again. Okay, I don't know how long the PC is going to stay on again. It died again, and I'm thinking maybe I have bad RAM. Random access memory. I'm currently running, in case let me see, in case you want to know, I'm running DDR3. Yeah. That should help the NSA. In case you're wondering how to mess it up more. Now, I think it's just it's an old PC. I put Windows 10. It's not even meant for that. It had Windows 7. And I did the jump to it. But you see, there's the helmet out of the package. Here's the pack. See, it came with Phasma. But you don't need that. My intention is, see, there's Finn. Take this off, Dremel it out, and then put it on his head. We'll jump cut again back to that once I break out my Dremel and do all that, because inside there, I don't know if you can see that, there's screws. We have to remove those, tool out all that in there, and then glue the two halves together, because it is two sections. And it's plastic. The front piece is metal. This is plastic here. Or here where you see the line. It's pretty good. For $341, it's a good deal. I was going to pay full price. So, jump cut again. Okay, I'm back from a jump cut. Alright, I opened up the helmet. You take this stand off. You see this little piece here, plastic? Okay, that goes inside this metal part of the helmet here. See the 4 screws? This is all metal here. You have to tool that out. This is the front of the helmet. Plastic. You have to tool this out. And then once you're done, you can just super glue the two pieces. And glue a piece of foam in the back right here. And it should fit them perfectly. Now, before you do any tooling, I suggest set this one aside. Wear a face shield, like the one used for weed eating. Cover this whole piece up with masking tape. That way you can hold it with pliers, because it's going to get hot when you're slicing this off. Once you slice this off with a cutoff wheel, use the grinder attachment and grind those down, the stumps. It's okay if you see bare metal. Once you see bare metal, buff it out, and then just use a magic marker to fill in the black part, because it is black in there. That's all you got to worry about. Once you're done with that, use the sanding wheel to sand off all this off here. And just leave a little bit of a margin on the side. And then just run a bead of super glue gel all along the seam, and we'll glue it back up. And I'll cut it right here and jump cut back to the finished product. And I'm off to do some dremeling. Stay tuned for the next part. Well, I'm going to glue them all together. Let's see how that comes out. Okay, I'm wearing this that weed eater face shield thing. You need one of those, because all this stuff flies everywhere. Got my Dremel set up with my sander. I don't know how long the computer will stay on, so bear with me, folks. I don't even know if you can hear me. It's plastic, so start on a low setting, like 2,000 RPM. Just tool out this thing. A bit faster. Alright, never mind. We'll pause it right there. I'm going to cut it with the pliers. Alright, I'm back. I got these very ancient wire cutters and some needle nose. Now, I think I'm going to do is just trim some of this off here. Because it's not necessary. That'd be pretty good. Okay. Now, lower my face shield. Alright, back to 2000 RPM. Okay. I've removed quite a bit of the material. 3 minutes in, it's still recording. Kind of just melts with the heat. You see how I took all that out? Could take a little bit more right there in the middle. Okay, turn it off. Be careful. Run your finger through there. Use a regular screwdriver. Well, one of these tiny ones. Kind of scrape it a little. Okay. quite a bit of material there. I think that'll fit his face. Like they're perfectly. See that? That's what you need. So, as you can see, we'll just set that aside. I covered this whole thing up with masking tape. And I sound like Darth Vader because I'm wearing that face shield. Now, I'm not going to record this next part because it's going to take a long time to cut all this off and, you know, grind it down. So, jump cut. See you in the next segment. Okay, I think it's recording. All this is metal shavings, metal dust. This is the back of the helmet. I had to hold it with needle nose because it's extremely hot. You can see the inside. I dremeled out the screw posts. Here's one of them. Oop. See how long they are? It holds the screw. You got to cut it at an angle. And then there's these short ones. Well, I cut them off, then I had to grind it out. You see that? Pretty smooth now. What I'm going to do is clean it up real good. Paint it with a Sharpie, black. Peel all this masking tape off. And then we'll super glue the parts. But I will put a piece of foam in the back. So I'm going to clean up here, put up the Dremel, and we'll get back and we'll do another jump cut. Alright, jump cut. I'm still wearing my protective face plate. It's one of these, see? See these? You can get them at Home Depot. That's what you need to wear because, man, this shit goes everywhere. You don't want to get it in your eyes. Look at my hands. It's like the Tin Man. I'm going to clean all this up real good, wash my hands, and I'll see you on the next jump cut. Okay, I think we're back. I cleaned up everything as best I could. Wiped it down with alcohol. I painted the inside with Sharpie. All the bare metal. Really ground it down to the stumps. No more posts, right? And then, well, you got the front that I filled in right here with the marker. I ground all that out. Now, what you want to do is you get your super glue gel and you run a bead you'll probably think, oh, maybe I should put the piece of foam first. No, I think we need to do this first. See how it fits on them. Yeah, run a whole bead on there. All the way in there. It's going to click right there. Okay, now get it on there. Wipe it. Wipe it. Wipe the excess. Wipe it. It snapped right there perfectly. This thing, it dries off pretty fast. Press it, give it some pressure. Fill that seam up. Alright. Enough glue there. Really, they just want you to use a few drops, but I want it pretty glued. You get some on your thumbs, that's okay, it'll come off later. You shed skin every 24 hours. And there's super glue remover, but I just scrape it off. Okay? You know, the best thing when you cut yourself superficially, just put a little super glue. A lot of doctors will disagree, but it's the reason they invented super glue. Battlefield combat. Combat medicine, battlefield medicine. Okay. And there you go. Your first order helmet. Completely hollow. See? Nothing in the way. You can still use this thing. Stick it on there like that. See? Let it dry off. And here's Finn. Now, let's see how he fits on there. Right there, and look. I think a piece of foam in front would be ideal. Or on the sides of his cheeks. That'd be the best thing. One in the back, so one on the sides. Alright, I'm going to look for some foam now. Well, that's the idea. We've done a lot of work on this thing. Alright, jump cut. I'll be back. I gotta glue all these together. Okay, we're back, folks. I added foam inside the helmet. I actually had the spray foam that you use in a can. I had put some around my window unit. And the trimmings, I cut off some pieces. And I hot glued them inside the helmet. As you can see inside there, one on the left cheek, one on the right cheek. Now, all I gotta do, because he's got a snug fit, just wiggle it out, and I'll show you the inside. See? Just hot glue a piece of foam on each side. This is a little bit shorter because the microphone's right there that they talk into. So it stops you right there. So cut one a little bit short here, and one that fits the whole side there on the right cheek. Then once it's glued on there with hot glue, trim it out a little bit with your knife so you can see kind of like that shape there, the black shape. And then just wiggle it on there in his face slowly. And it fits perfectly like a glove, see? It's centered right in the head. He can actually see to the front because his head's kind of aiming forward. Oh yeah, and the blaster, see this blaster that comes with it? It clips onto the leg right here, which is pretty cool. Look at that. See that? And this custom didn't take me that long. It's just, you know, grinding that metal down because it is pretty hard. Well, yeah, that's my first order FN1. What's this number? 2187? What do I do with the box? Okay, here it is. Yeah, FN2187. Right there. But it doesn't come with a helmet. So we solved that problem. And when he's not using it, I saved this piece here. See this thing? It just comes off. But it was screwed onto the helmet on the inside, on those posts. I just like to, leave it back on there. And when he's not using it, put it back on there. So there you go. Custom FN2187, or we just call him Finn. Ta-da! Thumbnail. Pull back this far. See? FN2187. That's what you do with those metal helmets when you see them on clearance. Pick them up. Customize them. Maybe I'll do a Phasma in the future if they do a Phasma. I saved that other one. But yeah, I got it on clearance. So it was $3. Little elbow grease. See, fits them perfectly. The seal was perfect, see? Because I didn't warp the helmet. I think my neighbor had, when he was trying to pry it open, he just kind of got rough with it. I took my time taking it apart. And that masking tape really helps. Now, I did paint, well, he painted the 3 blood stripes on there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave them pure without the blood stripes. So there is another one of these out there with the blood, like, oh, I'm dead. You know, like in the movie. So, let me see. Thumbnail right there, or we could do it right here under the light. See how the light looks different? Right there. Thumbnail. That's Finn with a custom helmet. Pretty cool. Try this yourself, folks. It's not that difficult. You need super glue gel or Dremel with a cutoff wheel, a grinding attachment with a grinding stone. What else? A black Sharpie. And a face shield for eye protection. And then some alcohol to clean all this up. Some good paper towels, and you're done. Oh, and some hot glue and some foam. You could use insulation foam, but I couldn't find it, so I used that one that comes in a can. So it does work. There's my custom fin. Oh yeah, let's put Ray next to him. Let's see. Like this. No, maybe on this side. Like this. There you go. Thumbnail. Alright, folks, if you like videos like this, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you. Hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. And peace out.